It is not every day that Directorate General of Civil Aviation, the regulatory body that deals with India's air safety, issues show cause notice to an airline for allegedly failing to establish safe, efficient and reliable air services. One such notice went to SpiceJet on Wednesday. The Ajay Singh-led airline was involved in 9 air safety incidents since May 1st. 3 of those were reported on July 5th alone, including a flight diversion to Karachi. On July 2nd, another SpiceJet plane returned to Delhi due to smoke in the cabin. Meanwhile, a Vistara aircraft suffered an engine snag after landing in Delhi from Bangkok on July 6th.
Safety in general is perceptual. So to a layman, anything which does not meet with an accident or an incident is safe. But from the safety perspective, there might be a number of near misses. In general, yes, people would say that Indian skies are safe. But if you look at statistics, especially in the last 6 months, there has been a general increase in the number of incidents and accidents, especially in the areas of flight schools. We have seen a number of trainer aircraft accidents. Then we have seen small aircraft, helicopter accidents and near misses. And then we have had the big one, the Calicut accident. We are happy with doing the bare minimum, complying with bare minimum standards. We look at our airports, like Calicut Airport, it does not even meet the IQ or the DGCA requirements in terms of safety. What are you doing towards safety is beyond the basic minimum. So that kind of attitude comes from a safety culture. So the bottommost is pathological culture, wherein Indian aviation is currently, wherein you hide things so long you're not caught.
The DGCA said that a review of several incidents involving SpiceJet's planes since April 1 showed that the aircraft either turned back to its originating station or continued landing to the destination with degraded safety margins. In response, SpiceJet said all its aircraft were audited a month ago by the regulator and found to be safe. Ajay Singh said a lot of these incidents are trivial in nature and happen to every airline. DGCA Chief Arun Kumar too said that about 30 flight incidents happen every day in the country and a majority of them have no safety implication. However, the strong words used by DGCA in its notice to SpiceJet have raised an alarm. A review of incidents by the watchdog showed poor internal safety oversight and inadequate maintenance actions by the airline. During a financial review of the airline in September, DGCA found that SpiceJet suppliers were not being paid regularly, leading to a shortage of spares.
In SpiceJet case, some very serious comments. And these serious comments are about systemic failure, that the safety oversight system failed and your basically the engineering aspects failed. So DGCA has everything in place on paper. It is only about enforcement and implementation. They have chosen not to take any action commensurate to the kind of violations which have been happening. Unfortunately, in this period of monsoon, when there is high stress and you have monsoon activity, so this is the period wherein maximum safety is required. So they should have hauled them up there and then. But that was not done. So this is too little, too late. Right now also the operations are continuing. So who would take responsibility if something happens now or tomorrow or the next 3 weeks till they reply? So somebody has to step in, take some immediate action to curtail their operations, to make sure that they have adequate spares, they have adequate crew, the crew is not fatigued. So all those. So this is also a part of risk mitigation.
Last month, the DGCA suspended operations of 2 flying training schools due to serious safety concerns including unsafe runway and dysfunctional fuel gauge indicators on aircraft. However, Indian civil aviation currently enjoys the highest safety rating from the US Federal Aviation Authority. India is reportedly set to retain the Category 1 rating as the FAA completed its latest audit of DGCA in April. In 2014, when the FAA downgraded India's safety ratings, Indian airlines like Jet Airways and Air India faced multiple restrictions, including a bar on expanding flights to the US, while their existing flights faced extra checks. The International Civil Aviation Organization, a specialized agency of the United Nations, is also expected to conduct an audit of India's air safety readiness sometime later this year. In recent years, there has been a growing talk of India having an international transit hub like the one in Dubai. Also, India is projected to become the third largest aviation market in terms of passengers by 2024. All of this means more passengers and flights, and so it is doubly urgent to find a lasting solution to flight safety issues.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
सब अच्छी दिख रही हैं यार, कौन सी खरीदूं?
ये तो वही बात हुई, 4000 शेयर्स लिस्टेड है, कौन सा लूं?
वो तो सबसे आसान है।
तुझे 5 पैसा नहीं पता?
अब तो सबको पता है। 5 पैसा पर है 4000 स्टॉक्स की रिसर्च, टेक्निकल टूल्स और इन्वेस्टमेंट आइडियाज। डाउनलोड 5 पैसा नाउ।
अब तो सबको पता है, investing made easy and rewarding with 5 paisa. Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.